guys, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, depending on your geographical location. Today I want to prepare catfish. Here is the catfish I bought. Oh boy, this one now kitty poto. I just made this giant fish and I said I'm going to buy part of it. So today we are going to prepare this with pepper sauce, fresh pepper and fresh tomato. So let's get started. All right, here is my warm water. It's very warm, so I have to add my bicarbonate to it. As you can see, bicarbonate for purification, or if there's any germ, any bacteria. So this will help you to cleanse it. First, this is the first step. I've added my bicarbonate, so I will be adding the almighty fish inside the warm water. We'll leave it to relax for some minutes. You see, this bicarbonate is made to wash, to clean up your fruits, your vegetable, meat, fish, whatsoever. Anything you are going to eat that you feel maybe there might be bacteria you are not seeing with your ordinary eyes. Now. So I just have to leave it to relax for some minutes before I will have to wash it with my iron sponge. I'm going to sponge this. Now I know say some people, they're not sabi wash catfish. You know, see, and the water don't turn no bolo. So you have to clean it very well, so you will not go and use your money to buy bacteria and start eating bacteria. Later you will say where bacteria pass come. So we leave it to relax for like 2 minutes. Guys, did you see that? This is just like after a minute. So I will have to change the water now. I have to take off the fish. Oh boy, did you see that? So now that is it. So I will be adding now the boiled water. I'm going to wash it with boiled water. All right, here's the warm. You see the water. You just have to add your hot water now, like that. Then you use your sponge to scrub and remove all the nyama, all the rubbish. So that is it. So I will now wash it now to remove all the thick, slippery things you have around the fish. Okay, here we go. That is it. So I need to cut it into pieces now. Beside, let me show you guys. Here I got my bell pepper, my red bell pepper, and also I got my fresh tomato and onions. So we are good to go. That is it. Una see as the fish be like better meat. That is it. That is it. Una see, so we don't set to cook our soup, our fresh tomato, bell pepper, and fresh and thick catfish. So we'll set this aside. Also, you see guys, we set this aside. Then have to blend my bell pepper and tomato now. All right, here is my ehembe barrier. I got my ehembe barrier here, and I got my bonga. Then I got my mangala fish. So I'll be adding this to the soup also. All right, guys, we are good to go now. So let me show you. Here is my minced smoked fish. I got my I already deboned mangala. This is mangala. Then here I have my another smoked fish we all know as ehembe barrier. Then beside I have my bonga. Then here I have the blended fresh pepper, bell pepper, and here I have the catfish, my fresh catfish. Here I have my red oil. Wow, here I got my ogiri. This is our native Maggi. Here I have my seasoning. Then I got salt to taste. So I'll have to put on the heat now. It's very simple. This is kind of my village soup. So right away I will be adding the fresh pepper, the blended pepper, into my pots, just like this. It's a very simple soup to cook. In my home dialect we call this one ome siensi. So right away I will be adding all this, just like that. Then I'll be adding the fish, just like that. So slightly I have to stir, just like this. Then I will be adding the remaining of my tomato. Then I will have to add water to rinse this. Just watch carefully, If you don't know how to cook native soup, you follow this step by step. That's just it. Next I will be adding my seasoning. Then next I'll be adding the salt to taste. Everything at a spot. Lastly I'll be adding my native Maggi, we all known as ogiri. That is it. You just add it like that. Then you stir. Alright guys, now it's time for me to add oil. You just have to take your oil, just add it. We eye gauge. We don't measure. So I think that is enough. Then you stir. I just want to add another native spice. This one is optional. Here is my blended uriema. You all know there was a time I prepared soup with this. So this is my blended uriema. I'll just be adding little to spice it up. Uriema is a native spice that we normally use most time when when women give birth, or maybe if you just like it. So that's why I'm adding just little. So after this I stir, then I'll cover it to cook. Okay guys, let's check on our soup. Voila. So it's time for me to add my blended crayfish. I have to add 2 tablespoons of my blended crayfish. 1, and I'm taking the second one now. Here we go. Second one. Okay, then you slightly stir. This my village soup is going to be oyoyo. Hey, can you see that, guys? Can you see that? The catfish is dancing. Ebewaria is dancing. Mangala is dancing. Oh boy. Hey. So then next we have to cover and leave it to continue cooking. Alright guys, it's time to check on our soup now. I think it's good to go. Voila! That is it. We'll bring down the heat. You can see. So that is how you prepare our native soup. You see the oil, the little oil I added, you can see it. That is to tell you that the soup is ready. So it's time for us to serve now. Like I said, you can serve this with any swallow of your choice. Akpu, semo, pounded yam, wheat, anything. Even agidi, eko, or rice. Even boiled yam, anything you wish to. So let's serve now. It's time to serve. Put off the heat. Here we go. That is our native soup for today. So I'm eating this with my pounded yam. Oh boy, see the fish everywhere pop. Now see oh Lord, hey. Alright guys, bye bye. Hey.
It's your international boy, DJ Spark.
Me, I just want to be high. Me, I just want to be high.
Alright guys, love you. Bye
Molte banche ti
bye.
permettono di pagare